Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm bringing up my notes on this movie. It is GCTV back with another one. We have the movie Creep, which I think has been mostly just a Netflix movie. It's very awesome. It's a found footage psychological horror movie. It was directed by Patrick Bryce, who made his directorial debut and did a great job at it. Bryce made the story. Mark Duplass helped with it. They both star in the film as well. This is so cool. This is a very localized film. Like both of these guys work together on the movie. Bryce is the videographer assigned to record an eccentric client, played by Duplass. Creep is inspired by Bryce's experiences on Craigslist and a couple of creepy movies. But yeah, let's get into the plot. Struggling videographer Aaron accepts an assignment to travel to a remote cabin where he meets his client Joseph. Joseph explains that he has an inoperable brain tumor and is expected to die before his pregnant wife Angela gives birth, so he wishes to have Aaron record a video diary for his unborn child. Throughout the day, Joseph demonstrates eccentric behavior that makes Aaron uneasy, which culminates in Joseph confessing that he raped his wife. As an increasingly disturbed Aaron is hindered from departing by being unable to locate his car keys, he intercepts a phone call from Angela, who reveals she is actually Joseph's sister and urges Aaron to escape. Joseph, however, attempts to stop Aaron from leaving, leading to a scuffle that ends with Aaron getting away. And we didn't know how he got away because obviously the camera footage cut off. It's so cool. It's such a casual movie. It doesn't try to be a good film at all. It's so natural. The movie feels really natural. That's the word I was looking for. And it's crazy because this whole time Joseph is manipulating Aaron. Not necessarily manipulating Aaron, but he's just trying to prove to everybody through these video clips. He has videos and videos and videos, which we will find out at the end of the movie, of people he have manipulated, and they met their ultimate demise. We will get into that with Aaron, though. And he's just trying to see the good in people. He uses a wolf as a demonstration. It's a very interesting movie. I like found footage movies. Some of them kind of flop. Some of them aren't that good. But this is a really good example of a good found footage movie. And it teaches a lot of lessons about the good in humanity, trying to find the good in humanity. Putting trust into a complete stranger because you have a good heart, Back at his home, Aaron starts receiving items in the mail from Joseph, including a recording of Joseph digging a grave. This means, before Joseph had no idea where Aaron lived, and obviously he does now. He probably looked at his business card, yada, 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 figured out where the guy lived and started sending these weird tapes. It was a recording of Joseph digging a grave, which kind of foreshadows to the end, obviously. The police are unable to take action due to Aaron knowing little about Joseph, who Aaron realizes is stalking him. He finds out a client of his is stalking him. It's very scary. He doesn't know the last name of the guy. It's probably good that Joseph, from the killer's standpoint, it's a spoiler movie. We're literally getting through the plot. I don't want to break the news of the end for you guys, but it ends in a death. It ends in a death of an innocent man with a good heart who just wanted to help somebody out and make the rest of their life. Because Joseph was creating this scenario where, Aaron had to feel a lot of sympathy for him. He has cancer. His wife is pregnant. It's a very unlucky, very bad situation for Joseph. A fake situation, he's gonna die before his son's born. He wants to make this film. It's very creepy. We start with this tubby scene where he's talking to his son. He was like, my father always sat in the tub with me, which is weird in itself, maybe. I mean, obviously it's a fake story. That didn't actually happen when he was a kid. He was just trying to create this personality, this fake personality. And it's really weird in itself. I don't know how. I mean, Aaron probably saw some suspicion throughout the film, but it's man, at one point are you going to cut ties with someone? I know he paid you. I know he's rich. I know he has a lot of money, and you are desperate for money. You said that in the film. But it's a crazy time, and then they go in the woods. It's very, very weird. And then like a little kid, Joseph is just darting through the woods, hides. Aaron finds him, scares the shit out of him. There are a lot of jump scares in this movie. I will say this movie is very, very intense. There were definitely times where I had to mute the audio because I was shitting my pants. This movie is fucking creepy, and I still have an image of a guy standing like this with a freaking wolf mask on, holding the door closed. Am I gonna get locked in here? I mean, I still have that imagery. It creates this imagery in your head. It's kind of nightmarish. I mean, I got sleep last night. It's not that bad, but it's a pretty scary movie. It is intense. It uses a lot of this dramatic irony that we know from scary movies. It uses all the elements. It's a really good movie. If you guys haven't watched it, Don't watch the rest of this video because I'm kind of spoiling it for you. But yeah, it's a really good movie. A final DVD is sent to Aaron in which Joseph offers to meet him in a public park to make amends. I don't know why you would ever meet someone in a... It's wide open, I mean. It's a wide open park. Like, Joseph tried to point that out, like, oh, it's safe. Everyone can see what we're doing. I'm not going to hurt you or anything because I know I'd get in trouble if I did. He didn't say that, but he's kind of implying that with saying, oh, it's a wide open area. You're safe. Is he, though? Aaron accepts Joseph's offer, but places a camera on himself and sets his phone to dial the police as a precaution. That didn't help one bit. He had it on speed dial. That did not matter. I mean, Joseph was going to carry out with the plan regardless of what Aaron had planned and all the precautions he took. While Aaron waits on a park bench for Joseph to arrive, Joseph kills him from behind with an axe. He kind of stands behind him menacingly, pulls his axe out, puts the what's the wolf called? I forgot what the wolf mask was called. Oh my god, Peach Fuzz, which is a fucking weird name. That's weird. Calling a wolf mask Peach Fuzz, there's a lot of weird characteristics about this guy that were red flags from the jump. This guy's a walking red flag. I would have left the second I met this guy. But, he puts the mask on, and in the most realistic killing scene I've ever seen in my life, he just sticks him in the head with an axe. It is gruesome. It's pretty traumatizing, pretty disturbing, kind of disgusting. I mean, obviously you didn't see the blood and gore, but oh my goodness. Yeah, reviewing the footage, Joseph questions why Aaron did not turn around in the moments leading up to his death. Why didn't he? Because that's the common trope of all of these horror movie actors. They refuse to turn around. They refuse to take precautions when entering a dangerous situation. They know it's dangerous. Aaron knew it was dangerous. The guy was stalking him. He broke through a screen window, put a tape there, and he didn't know this, but Joseph also cut a piece of his hair off. This guy's a creep. He has a lot of ill intentions, and Aaron should have known that from a decent amount through their meeting together. He concludes that Aaron believed he was a good person who would not harm him. Because of this, he declares Aaron to be his favorite victim. He is the best human on earth, which is very sick and twisted. Joseph, now calling himself Bill, later receives a phone call from his newest target as he places a DVD of Aaron's murder alongside recordings of his past victims, and there were a lot of victims in that closet. Oh my goodness. It's kind of crazy. And actually, by the way, the new Lollapalooza Doja Cat replacement just got announced. We will actually look at that maybe later tonight on our news segments. That's really all I have to say about the film. Usually these reviews are 10 minutes. It's a very good film. It's kind of comical sometimes. There are definitely some funny moments in the movie, like how Joseph acts. It is kind of maniacal, psychopath type, but it's also really funny. Like him putting on a mask and standing by the door like this is kind of hilarious, to be honest. Him putting on the mask and doing the little dance. And him sitting in the tub was a very awkward moment in the movie as well. There's a lot of weird things going on, but the ending, it all just builds up to the ending, and the ending's pretty damn tragic. It's pretty bad. I mean, kill count is it's probably why Kill Count didn't review the movie, because there's literally one kill in the whole movie. I was trying to find a kill count of the movie, but no one did it. I think it's a really good movie. I mean, it's a smart oddball take on found footage. It's clever. It's well acted. It's an edge of your seat movie. I really enjoyed this one. I mean, people are saying Duplass's performance needed to be more ambiguous. The audience didn't seem to think that he was telling the truth throughout the movie. Those are some critiques, but overall I think it's just a really good movie. I think you guys should watch it. Obviously I kind of spoiled the movie, but if you want to see it for yourself, it's pretty sloppy filming, but that's what a found footage movie is supposed to be. It's not oh, we're directing someone trying to kill me, and being a creep and leaving tapes in my house. We're not directing it like it's a professional film. But anyways, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. A lot of people say for the hardened fan of horror, it spins its wheels all too often and feels like an exercise. I don't agree. I mean, I think this movie is fantastic, and I watch all sorts of horror movies. I've reviewed a lot of them on the channel, but yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I have to talk about this